Alright, what's good, y'all? Been a little minute since I've been on live, but this live stream is gonna be called Were the Nephilim Truly Giants? Was the Nephilim truly giants? Y'all gonna see me doing this a lot and swatting and stuff. It's because these mosquitoes, man. These mosquitoes are some diabolical creatures, family. And they just so annoying. I can't stand for mosquitoes to bite me. So y'all gonna see me swatting and stuff. Just know that I'm swatting mosquitoes. But let's get right into it. So, what we know from the Bible and what a lot of people tell us, we believe that the Nephilim were these giant creatures, these giant beings who basically, slaughtered humans and ate humans, almost like they try to make the Nephilim seem as if they're monsters, just straight up evil beings that just destroy. Well, I want y'all to understand something. You have to realize that the Bible itself was written by people that was highly spiritual. And you have to understand that back in the times where these phenomenal things were clear on the earth, you have to understand that it was a highly spiritual time, meaning that things are not as they seem now. This is the reason why there's dragons in the Bible, there's giants in the Bible, there's all kinds of just stuff that you don't see nowadays. I want you to understand that those things are still here. You just can't see them because your spiritual sense has been disarmed, meaning that you see things in its lesser form. I want y'all to understand when you look in the sky and you see birds like falcons, eagles, you know what I'm saying, owls, all these predator type birds that fly way up in the sky and they swoop down on things. If you was able to see these particular entities in their true form, you will realize that those are dragons, family. Those are dragons. All birds. Look at these chickens right here. Look at how they move. Look at how they walk. If you could, pay any attention to these particular animals, you could tell that a bird is nothing more than a reptile. It's a reptile. Look at how it moves. Look at how it walks. Look at its feet. I mean, they got claws. It has the chicken have claws. You see what I'm saying? Like if you ever watch the movie Jurassic Park, in my honest opinion, chickens look like raptors. The little dinosaurs that run around, you know what I'm saying? To me, the most dangerous ones, the raptors. That's what chickens kind of look like, in my opinion. That was just some type of raptor bird right there. But me saying this is all to say that these birds, especially the ones that's high in the sky, these are dragons, family, in a true spiritual form. So a lot of things that they talk about in the Bible, they was explaining it in a spiritual sense, family. In a spiritual sense. They was seeing it differently than how you would see it today. Like I said, a lot of these things are still here. They're still here. You just don't see it in its true form. So when they talk about in the Bible, when they talk about Jesus, understand that Jesus is not the real Jesus that they talking about in the Bible. See, they say, oh, Jesus is not white. Understand that white people with blue eyes and blonde hair are black people inside white bodies. Understand that. You see what I'm saying? White people with blue eyes and blonde hair are black people inside white bodies. So that person that you see as Jesus really is a person. That person, it really did exist. See, they're trying to say that he didn't exist because they're trying to protect themselves. You see what I'm saying? They trying to protect themselves and they trying to put it on the true Messiah. Now that Jesus wasn't the real Messiah. He wasn't the real son of God. He's the son of Satan, the son of Lucifer. The man that you see with the blue eyes, the blonde hair, he's not a white person. He's just inside of a white body. But that is the son of Satan. You see what I'm saying? And he used that white vessel to do his biddings, to basically trick the people, to try to put the blame on the white folks. And then also so he can jump out of that body. Now he's walking around like a black man, and you don't realize that that man right there is the one that was inside that white body, and he's the one who caused all this suffering and pain and tormentation on yourself. You see what I'm saying? These particular beings that look like us, that's not us, use these white vessels as conduits to do their biddings towards us. Understand that. Now, in the Bible, they also tell you that there was a particular prophet, I can't remember who it was, who saw so-called Jesus for who he truly was. And they said that his eyes were like a burning front flame. And they said that his feet was like it was a bronze color, like a furnace or some shit like that. They explaining a so-called black person in its spiritual form. You see, you got the flesh, the white person with the blue eyes, the flesh, and then you got him in his physical, in his spiritual form. You see what I'm saying? The whole fire thing, y'all, what do they talk about in the holy tablets when they say the jinn, the evil jinn, they were of smokeless fire? You see what I'm saying? Smokeless fire, meaning that they was fire, but it was smokeless. See, that's what they're explaining in the Bible. See, Jesus in the Bible was a jinn, one of the evil jinns. Understand that, in his true spiritual form. Now, he took the shape, he took the form of the so-called white man with the blue eyes in order to trick the people. See, you have to understand that these gods in the Bible play both sides. So when the so-called prophet saw so-called Jesus in that particular form, he saw him in his true self, in his true identity. He didn't see the white flesh and the blue eyes and the hair. He didn't see that. See, we've been disclosed a long time ago that these particular aliens that came to this planet had to create vessels in order to exist in this physical realm. You see what I'm saying? And we've been knew that these white people with the blue eyes were created by a certain being. We've been knew that. So what I'm telling you is that this particular being was a real person. He just was inside of a different body. And now that it's coming to the age of Aquarius, the age of revelations, they trying to say that Jesus didn't exist. Oh, he didn't exist because they want to try to put the blame on somebody else. You see what I'm saying? They want to try to throw the blame on somebody else while this other being come out in his real, true spiritual form and try to act like, yeah, I'm God, when you was just inside that white man's body doing all this evil, wicked stuff. You see what I'm saying? That's what you have to understand. So where am I getting to this? Getting on with this. So let's talk about the Nephilim again. They say that the Nephilim were giants, big beings, you know, just huge, humongous beings. Well, family, I'm here to tell you once again that that explanation of the Nephilim were in a spiritual sense. You see, spiritually, I'm a giant. Spiritually, people with a spiritual eye, when they see me walking outside, if they have a spiritual eye, they see a big ass giant behind me. That's me in my spiritual form. You see what I'm saying? The Nephilim, the Nephilim were giants in a spiritual sense. You see? Now you have to understand that this goes for a lot of different things, a whole lot of different things. These people explain the Bible in a sense of spirituality. And it's very confusing to people who's looking at things in a physical sense. Because you sitting here thinking that, you know, giants and stuff supposed to be walking around. It's impossible for a human flesh to be that giant. It's impossible. How can a woman give birth to a giant, family? They didn't. You see what I'm saying? They didn't. How can a woman, see, they said that the Nephilim was born of human women, right? Human women. They have angelic fathers and human women. See, and that's another thing that tells you right there, from what I explained before, that the sons of God are men. There is no women in the heavens, family. I'm sorry to say that. There's no such thing as no goddess. I'm sorry to say that, but it's the truth. Women have no authority in the heavens. None. I'm sorry to say that, but that is the absolute truth. This is the reason why I got so angry back in the past when they were trying to talk about that the black woman is God, the black woman is God. No, be quiet with that. You say it right there in the Bible. It's right there in your Bible. See what I'm saying? Now let's get right back into it. So these angels came down and they chose wives and they had children. How can a human woman give birth to a giant? How? How? It's impossible. It's impossible. It can't be done. So what does that tell you? That tell you that these beings were not as what you think. They were more spiritual, which means that these human women gave birth to more spiritual beings. Understand that. And that's how they were giants, family. That's how they were giants. Not because, it's impossible. The things that they say in the Bible is impossible, and people just don't grasp it the right way. They don't grasp it, you see? So, every time I come on here and I start giving out good information, they always want to try to play with my live stream, trying to log me out. Let me rephrase what I said to y'all, because I kind of messed up and I kind of got a download right here, right now. So when I said the human women gave birth to spiritual beings, that's true in a sense. But understand that they did give birth to regular human vessels like how you see right here. They gave birth to regular human bodies, regular sized human bodies. But means that, yeah, they was these physical beings, but also they had a spiritual sense about them. And that's when you saw the giant form in the spiritual world. But in the physical world, they were just like what you see right now, me. You see what I'm saying? The Nephilim was a blood type, a blood group. It was a race of people. And a lot of us are still here today. You see, they tried to destroy us all. They tried to get rid of us all, but impossible. You can't do that. You see? So understand that when you talk about the Nephilim, you're talking about half angels, half humans. You're talking about hybrids. And these hybrids have a certain blood type, which is O negative. These are the original people of the earth. The first angelic beings of the earth besides their fathers. You see what I'm saying? Besides their fathers. These are the first angelic beings, the first race of people to exist on this planet. The O negative, the Nephilim, the so-called Nephilim. Now, the people who wrote the Bible were basically enemies of the O negatives, because these particular beings, the so-called Anunnaki, these reptilian folks, you have to understand that they were kicked from their galaxy. They were kicked out of their galaxy. You see what I'm saying? They were kicked off of their home. They were basically, they get the fuck out of here. They were dumped here on earth. Now these particular beings have no other place to go. So when they came here, their main focus, their main idea was to destroy the people that's already here so we can take their planet, so we can take their home. So of course, they come in the Bible and they say that the Nephilim was evil and that's the reason why we had to get rid of them. That's not true, family. I'll do it in a second. So this tells you right there that these particular beings were what? They were lying. They were telling stories. They was creating these ideas and these different storylines to make it seem like what they did was justified, but it's not. You see what I'm saying? And not only was it not justified, they will not get away with it. And the Nephilim will be back on this earth, and the Nephilim will take back power of this earth. And that's the thing that they're trying to stop, that they won't stop. Man, these mosquitoes is diabolical, man. Just some wicked creatures, man. Wicked, wicked creatures. Why would God create a being that literally comes and suck your blood? Why would the Creator create a being like that? That just fly around all day and eat off your flesh and just drink your blood? That sounds like some demonic stuff. That is not a creation of the Creator. Understand that. Mosquitoes came with these beings that came to this earth. And y'all want to know why they created mosquitoes, now that I'm talking about them? To keep niggas out of the woods. That's why. To keep niggas out of the woods. That's why. To keep niggas out of nature. That's why. You see what I'm saying? And to create raid so they can make money. Not raid, but off. Come outside with a whole damn suit on. Everything covered, and they want to bite my hands. They want to bite my hands. Shit ridiculous. I can't stand them creatures, man. Y'all see how this world works? You come outside and you start giving out good ass information and niggas wanna come outside acting like they cutting the grass and shit. This nigga ain't got no grass over there to cut. And he just coming out here making all this fucking noise. So I can't do my live stream. Anunnaki people, that's they people. Look at this motherfucker, man. Look at this nigga. What the hell is he cutting over there? His ass just did a whole circle around the fucking house, ain't cutting shit. He just coming out here making damn noise. Trying to stop me from doing this live. I done already said everything that's important anyways. So I don't even know why y'all doing that. I done already said everything. So to sum this live stream up, I'm finna get ready and get off. The Nephilim look just like how I look. You look at me, you looking at a Nephilim. And we are not all killed off the planet. We were a blood type. We were the true Christ, the true children of God is who we are. And these Anunnakis, these wannabe gods, tried to destroy us because they knew that they couldn't control us. Not only can they not control us, but they cannot contend with us. You see what I'm saying? They can't control us and they can't contend with us. So what did they try to do? They tried to destroy us. But that goes into the whole the Ark of the Covenant. The deal that was made between the Creator, Satan, and the Christ. To where if Satan could not trick the Christ in time, the earth would be given back to the original people. And that's what's happening right now. That's what's happening right now to this day. It's going to turn back to a spiritual world, family. This whole physical sense of world is going to die. Well, it might not die, but it's not going to be holding us back no more. You see what I'm saying? We're going to move on to the new higher planes, to the new earth, where we will be back in our physical sense. And then that's when That's when we'll get our payback. Understand that. But anyways, I hope y'all understand what I'm saying in this live stream. And I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day for y'all out there that's not ops, which all 5 of y'all just might be ops. But this video ain't for you anyways. This video is for those who need to see it. But for those that need to see it, I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. And understand that our time is now. Chief.